Hi, it's Darryl and Adam here from Welcome to Travel. Welcome to Ask Travel episode number 14.
It was also 14 last week.
Yeah,
if you listen to me, but it's not.
This one is 14 officially, and we have been pretty busy. We've got some massive projects coming up, especially keep an eye out for 4th of November. Keep that in mind. Huge. But what we're going to be doing is answering your questions, and I've got some questions for you first.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
cool.
What are you going to do?
No worries. No, whatever you want.
All right.
Go on.
Because we missed a question, this is from Joanna Michelle Alcock, who is actually coming on our trip.
She is, very soon.
Yeah.
Hi, Joanna. We finally answered your question.
Yeah. She was thinking of getting a waitressing job, as I've always done this to earn extra pennies, or in this case dollars, in tips, but understand people don't tip in Australia. So do you want to answer that bit first?
Yeah, tipping's not a huge culture here in Australia, but quite often it's either built into the bill, but if it's not, it doesn't really matter because the wage is so high, so that's kind of why. So the minimum wage is at $18.93 here, and then casual wage could be as high as $23.66. So you might have seen some of our videos and blogs on minimum wage and that kind of thing. So I really wouldn't worry about tips not really being a massive thing in Australia, because you should be getting paid pretty well. Should be getting paid pretty well as it is, so don't worry about it.
And you need a license to serve alcohol. How does this work?
Basically, you need a license, you could call it. It's called an RSA, so the Responsible Service of Alcohol. It's basically a 3 or 4 hour class, $60. Sit in a classroom, literally cannot get it wrong. And each state has a different certification. So if you're in Victoria, you need an RSA from Victoria, and it doesn't translate if you go to New South Wales, Queensland, WA. So it's easy. It's an investment. It takes 3 hours, and then you've got it for your whole time here. So definitely worth it.
And we'll see you in November.
Yeah, see you in November. Joanna?
You've got a question for me.
I've got, mate, can't move for questions for you. Kevin has gone absolutely wild here. Kevin Calliet. He's got 3 questions, so I might ask you a couple, you ask me one.
Right.
First of all, top things to do in Melbourne for free or on a budget. So Kevin's already here, so yeah.
So he must know I like free on a budget, because I like to penny pinch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tightest man alive, best person to ask here.
Okay, go to the Botanical Gardens, and if you watch our Instagram story, I always take pictures of the shrine, because it's pretty beautiful around there. I would also go to the National Gallery of Victoria. They've just finished an exhibition from MoMA, but they've always got new things going on, haven't they?
Mandela exhibition at the moment.
And no, that's the Melbourne Museum, which isn't free.
There's actually 2 on.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll show you that after. One's called Madiba, and then one's Mandela. So.
There's also the City Circle tram. Now, all trams are free in the CBD, but the City Circle tram, the number 35, gives you like a little bit of information as you're going around the city.
On a budget?
On a budget, I'll probably go to Eureka Sky Tower, where you go like 297? 0.3 metres, and then you get this beautiful view all over Melbourne and the surroundings, and you can like pick up, I think it's $24.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that
Sure is. Yeah, Eureka Sky Deck, that's definitely worth it.
Yeah. What else?
You could visit the aquarium. Yeah, I'll go to the museum. I would definitely go to Melbourne Museum. It's $18, I think, to go to the museum. Definitely worth going to. And
there's always like free events going on around Melbourne
every weekend.
Well. So
in Federation Square.
Noodle Markets is coming soon.
Yeah, Noodle Markets, Queen Vic Markets on a Wednesday, St Kilda Night Markets on a Thursday.
And sport is pretty cheap
Sunday
here.
Markets at St Kilda, People's Market in Collingwood. Sport's cheap here.
It's like $25 for...
Yeah, just for anything. Yeah, cricket's on soon. Tennis, there's always stuff to do. If you look at what's on, that's Melbourne, and there's definitely Time Out.
We'll link it below.
Yeah, we'll put those links below. Cool. And he's also asked best place in Australia for a beginner surfer. Asking the wrong people, but we can pretend.
I'm getting all right now. You haven't seen me down there, Phillip Island. So if you are landing in Melbourne, I would definitely recommend learning how to surf down on Phillip Island. there's no point you waiting like a few weeks to learn how to surf up on the East Coast. If you wanted to learn how to surf, do it as soon as you can, because as soon as you've got that skill, you can take it up to different places. You'll be able to like surf on Bondi or Byron Bay. But down on Phillip Island there is a beach called YCW Beach, and those waves are just like I'm very average surfer, I'm gonna admit it, but this is also like the beach where the Hemsworth brothers learned how to surf as well. On the Great Ocean Road on that side you have Bells Beach, but the waves are going to be way too big for you to learn how to surf, so I would look at going like to Phillip Island. If you are starting elsewhere, I'd probably look at Spot X, which is just south of Byron Bay, which is a cool little surf camp. It's amazing. And I would also look at Byron Bay, but it's a little bit more crowded there.
In depth.
One
more question.
Considering I'm not a surfer.
Phew.
Oh, one more question.
One more question from Big Kev.
Any time?
No.
No, come on.
5 places I have to visit while down in Melbourne. Should we both do this?
Yeah, go on.
5 places you have to visit. So I'd say Great Ocean Road, Wilson's Prom, Phillip Island, Grampians, Mornington Peninsula.
Didn't need my input. That's good. Yeah, that's 5.
5.
Yeah. So we need more travel questions.
Always after questions.
So just comment below and we answer this, and this will go live at 8 PM every Friday. So thank you again for tuning in, and hopefully you're getting some knowledge.
Yeah, and stay tuned for like our page for our videos and blogs, because we've got plenty on the way. And yeah, something massive dropping on 4th of November. Dropping like I'm Drake or something. So yeah, something massive on the way on 4th of November. Cool. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.